My time and UNLV, a poem. A key to success is acquiring knowledge. And one likely place to find it is college. I went back to college in order to teach. To help as many students as I could reach. The results were quite dire. A warning for sure. For this tale is not one which should reoccur. At college I was kidnapped, assaulted, gaslighted. And despite 2 years of efforts, no perpetrators were ever indicted. I went to the cops, and I went to the press. And all parties involved could not have cared less. Their only concern was their bottom lines. And when legally challenged, they resorted to crimes. Oh, the crimes they committed! Too numerous to name all in one sitting. Yet try I shall. For you'll see, I'm not one for quitting. There was fraud, as in being a criminal liar. And I cannot forget the fraud committed by wire. There were threats of bodily harm. There was libel and slander. No one raised an alarm. Yet it sure raised my dander. Violations of acts, including RICO, Lanham, and Clory. And I don't blame you at all if you start to feel weary. For this dreary tale goes on, and no, none of it's fine. Yet I must continue, for female victims of Title IX. The 14th Amendment was stomped on, as well as the 5th and the 1st. I know what you're thinking. This does sound like the worst. There were breaches of fiduciary duty, and breaches of contracts. In fact, there was criminality. By nearly all I would contact. There were malicious acts, and larceny both petty and grand. Not one of these crimes was one for which I would stand. False reports were filed by more than one criminal mind. And there was negligence, of the gross and criminal kinds. I sought relief from the Department of Justice and the Department of Ed. At both, the unspoken reply was they'd rather leave me for dead. I requested relief from the Help Committee, United States Senate. At this point, you can probably guess how all of that went. College has failed me in every conceivable way. It has left me a shell, full of dread and dismay. I've lost faith in mankind as a result of all this. And so, I share this tale. Otherwise, I'd be remiss. I don't ask for much. All I ask is you hear my plea. If you go to college, bypass UNM and UNLV.